हेलो गाइस, वेलकम टू माय स्ट्रीम। और अपन खेल रहे थे वैम्पायर ब्लड लाइन्स 2। तो चलिए, अपन ने कल काफ़ी मिशन कंप्लीट करे थे और गेम को आगे बढ़ाते हैं और अपनी पावर्स को अनलॉक करने की कोशिश करेंगे आज ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा। ठीक है, अब अपन को ये तो अपना हो गया। ये हैं साइड क्वेस्ट, तो चलो साइड क्वेस्ट ही कंप्लीट करते हैं।
Food, drink, whatever you can spare, please. What? What? Rich fucks like you already took everything from me. What more do you want?
I am charmed, captivated by you.
Yeah? Well, fuck you too. Messing around with me, just pissing me off. Got any change? It'll help. Fucking cops think they own the place.
I feel less intelligent just being in your proximity.
Jesus, it's cold tonight.
They're right behind me! Help! Help! Call the cops!
Food, drink, whatever you can spare.
ओए, ये क्या हुआ? ओके, पुलिस वाले। अच्छा, मॉडल से बच के रहना पड़ेगा, नहीं तो भाई लकड़ी का गट्टा मार दिया जाएगा। एंड यू आर डेड, जस्ट लाइक डेड। ओके, चलो भाई, इस बार समझ के चलूंगा मैं।
Miracle, I don't freeze to death. I'm warning you, if I scream, the cops will come around. You're not so rich you're above the law.
Apologies. I mistook you for someone intelligent.
Please, I don't have anything for you. Just stop already. Leave me alone.
अरे यार ये तो गड़बड़ है।
Away from other people's.
Spirit, some change? Anyone? Doesn't anyone sleep around here? Whatever. Oh, are you high or something? Freezing my butt off.
You got nothing I want. Fuck off. Yeah? What?
What time is it?
You looking for something?
Want help to spread the wealth? Maybe all of them.
Well, I should like to enjoy you.
Shh, say less, moneybags. I was yours the second you walked up to me. Wherever you want it. Long. Where?
charmed, captivated by you.
I need this. Been a stressful quarter. Mind if I tie you up? I have handcuffs. Do you escort? I'd like to show you off to my friend.
Food, drink, whatever you can spare, please.
हाथ क्यों अकड़े जाते हैं इसके?
Jesus, it's cold tonight.
Ding, 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 ding.
Never left LA.
Chinatown. रास्ता कहाँ से है भाई? Really good.
Здравей! I see we share a condition. I'm Nico. It's always a pleasure to meet a visitor. This is my shop. It is where the mortals come to make debts they cannot repay. Sometimes I feed on them, but mostly I enjoy their charming knickknacks. The prince has ordered us to help you reawaken some of your old powers. I do not respond well to orders, but she asked nicely, so I consider it more of a favor. I will help you if I can.
You have an impressive collection of items. Are they all brought in by mortals?
Some, yes. Some are souvenirs I collect myself. See that vase over there, for example. It belonged to a man who promised to visit his sick mother and did not. So I ripped out his spleen. Some people really do not know how to behave.
Do you know a kindred named Fabian?
Oh, interesting.
But of course, I haven't seen him around in a while, but he's a good guy. He once asked me to help find the lost possessions of a chimiche he was desperately attempting to woo.
Perhaps we've heard enough.
Tell me about your relationship with the Camarilla.
Well, I report to no one, but I sometimes help them as I can. I source items the prince needs, keep my ears open for what's happening in the city. And sometimes I help bring a reckoning to those that deserve it.
So you avenge on behalf of the Camarilla?
Only if I agree with their judgment. Then I'm honored to do it. I had a thought. It is often the case that I find stories of people who have transgressed. I bring them to justice when I can. But this is an unjust city, and there is only so much time. Perhaps you share these views. You could aid me if you choose.
Can you help me recover my knowledge of the Banu Hakim?
Of course.
अच्छा गायब हो सकता हूँ, become invisible to enemy. Okay. Yo bro. Bladed hand. भाई ये सही है, ये invisible.
I am told that if you drink the blood of Banu Hakim, it will awaken the memory of some of the powers you gain from my kind.
हाँ
I
भाई,
will give you my blood in a cup.
नावी
Drink
का
and
है,
be restored.
नावी तो जीत गई I think.
Ah, you feel a new stirring in the blood, yes?
Will you help me once again?
I'm glad you returned.
बस इतना ही होगा.
Be well.
Rock and roll.
Hey, new kid, take a look. Drink it in. This is my magnum opus. At least it will be. It's kind of a work in progress. I think the color balance is off. Maybe it needs another femur? Name's Patience, by the way. Don't make a joke, I already heard it. So the in crowd at the court said we've got to help you wake up some of your old strength. Even if it takes me away from my work. I'm not enough of a dumbass to go against them. So, let me know whenever you'd like to refresh some memories.
What is this piece you are making?
I use almost entirely found objects. Items from the shop, stuff I find outside, old crockery, lost coins, roadkill, the usual. You get what it's about, right?
Of course. It is clearly about the struggle to express oneself under the oppression of the ruling classes.
That's the most pretentious shit I ever heard.
Will you help reawaken my Toreador skills?
Alright, let's get it over with.
क्या भाई? पावर अनलॉक कैसे करूं? चलो.
Tell me more about this place. Is it your studio? Perhaps your haven?
Yeah. Maybe it needs more viscera? But dried or wet?
You interest me.
Sorry, I'm kind of busy with this thing right now.
How did the Toreador fare in Seattle?
I don't know. Same as anywhere else, probably? Maybe if I added more yellow to the foreground. Oh! Hey, since you're here, for this piece I'm making, I found this cool-looking cross thing. There's something about it, a resonance, you know? You find any more, I could really use them. Flesh this thing out. I'll need a bunch.
I would be pleased to help if I can.
Hey, that would be so great. I guess 9 or 10 should do it. Really make old Bonehead sing.
Stay out of trouble.
भाई ये क्या बना रही है
Patient's
ये?
looking for metal crosses.
आयरन
Now
मैन
that
जैसा बना
is
रही
a
है कुछ
coincidence.
उड़ता हुआ। ओ भाई ये कुछ ज्यादा ही अलग नहीं है? कुछ चलो भाई।
Good to see you still in one piece.
I look forward to speaking to you again.
कैसे?
Come in, stay a while. It is good to get out of the snow.
There is more to uncover. Will you assist me?
I was hoping you would ask.
Is there someone who needs my attention?
There is. This wristwatch comes from Jonathan. Jonathan killed his brother over a matter of money. He still takes money with violence. His cologne is cheap. You should find him easily.
I have the scent. Take care, Nico.
I moved to Seattle to get away from this.
पता नहीं भाई इस बार हम मेरे को तो कभी डायमंड कॉइन मिल ही नहीं पाता, मैं सही बताऊं। मैंने लगभग हर मेजर के कॉइन खरीदे हैं बट मेरा आज तक डायमंड कॉइन नहीं आया। मेरे प्रिडिक्शंस खराब होते हैं शुरू से ही।
Hand over your wallet, quick. Come on.
I moved to Seattle to get away from all of this.
The snow is kind of pretty, but it still sucks.
एजेंट एंड स्किन्स, हाँ यार।
Food, drink,
Hands on your head!
ले
That's Nico's target dealt with. We should let him know.
Something strange going on.
ले खुद ही मर गया भाई। ये क्या नौटंकी थी। कैसे कैसे लोग रहते हैं बताओ।
There. I don't. Crazy that.
यार मतलब साल का तो पता ही नहीं चलता भाई। जनवरी आके फिर दिसंबर ही दिखता है सीधे, ऐसा लगता है मेरे को। क्या करोगे भाई। जनवरी एंड दिसंबर, अपने जीवन में 2 ही मंथ दिखते हैं। हाँ यार, मुझे भी 26 का कैलेंडर लेना पड़ेगा। सही बोल रहे हो। अब साला लिखने में भी हर बार गलती करेंगे, 2025 ही लिखेंगे। ऐसे ही होता है।
The snow is kind of pretty, but it still sucks.
It is good to see you again. Jonathan has no more need for money then? Good. Oh, I have some elixir you might make use of. There is no trade in it for me.
Is there someone who needs my attention?
I need to consult my list of names. Perhaps later.
I hope your night is pleasant.
ये पूरे साल भर घर नहीं गए क्या? क्या बात है भाई, क्या नाराजगी है?
Wanna hold that sexy bod against me?
nights, and I can get out of here.
Katsumi's place. Worth checking in.
Nothing. Nothing. I wasn't doing nothing. Don't kill me. Someone please help me! Some change? Anyone? No. Help! Please! Stay away! Hey, leave me alone!
यही करते रहूंगा लग रहा मैं. भाई मैं जो फोन यूज कर रहा हूँ ना, एक मेरा उसको लगभग 2019 का फोन है वो. मतलब 6 साल हो जाएंगे.
Like $1 million. We're gonna spread the wealth to release your legs.
Jesus, H.
Oh.
Please, help!
Hands on your head!
Just stop already!
Jesus, God! Help!
अबे यार सबने देख लिया इस बार. मेरी आइडेंटिटी. J7 मेरे पास S9 है. S9 प्लस सैमसंग का जो आया था 2019 में. चलो भाई अपन ये सब मिशन छोड़ के अपन मेन मिशन में अब जाते
Definitely
हैं.
worth checking in on Katsumi. She has eyes and ears all over. Figuratively, obviously. Let's hope they've gotten over the whole Benny thing.
Well, if it ain't the new sheriff in town. Come to see little old me? Didn't expect this. Figured that once you got back to the prince, that'd be the end of it. But as it happens, I might have something for you.
You said we should talk. So what have you to say?
You're a friendly type, aren't you? Let's cut through the bullshit. I could use your help. Campbell, I hated his ass, but we made it work. Him losing his hat means some other fuck see it as time to riot. They'll be brought down, there's no escaping it. But I don't want mine burned in the fire. You understand how it works here, right? Seattle is special.
What is it that makes your people worth saving?
From here to Atlanta, thin bloods are hunted down, staked, burned to ash, because their sires can't sheathe their teeth. The trash of the streets. It's not a fucking choice, it's a state of being. In Seattle, we had a truce. A haven. Or I thought we had. It's fraying fucking thin. I need you to shut down some masquerade breakers before it becomes a bonfire. Sheriff.
Why do you need my help?
We both know you're stronger than most, and I don't risk my people if I can avoid it. And you're the court's sheriff. I'm giving you the word on the street. Call it an olive branch to our new prince.
Tell me who and where.
Sure. Look, I was a surgeon way back. To save a patient, you gotta make a cut. Sometimes it's on me to spot the dead meat, and sometimes, yeah, I'd give that word to the sheriff. Same still applies. You ready to step up? Be my scalpel?
I am no one's implement, but an ally? Someone to consult from time to time, perhaps.
Haven't had one of those in a while.
Australian Gaspus.
My priority is to preserve the Masquerade. If these fools risk a breach, I will stop them.
This'll help my problems and make you look good with your new boss. See what talking can do for us? You'll find what you're looking for somewhere near St. Stephen's Church. Just keep your eyes open.
St. Stephen's, then. Never thought Katsumi would turn the gun on her own folk, but here we are.
यहाँ तो बनने हुई है रास्ता। एक गाना हो जाए यहाँ पे क्या खड़े होके? हुला ला ला हुला ला ला।
Excuse me.
Food, drink, whatever you can spare, please.
सुन रहा है ना तू, ढूंढ रहा हूं मैं। बिल्कुल सच्ची बात। इसमें क्या भागा दौड़ी नहीं कर सकता, भागी दौड़ी करेंगे तो साले पुलिस वाले वो लकड़ी लेके मारते हैं, साले लकड़ी मारते हैं, लकड़ी।
We're getting close. Keep an eye out for Katsumi's troublemakers. Maybe listen in. See if we can find out what they're up to.
Hey, is Richie still at the park? He's missing all the fun.
The park, huh?
That's why it hates crime. That guy's got a real taste for beef and bread.
Oh man, that sounds cool. Let's say we head over there next and join the party. It'd be a shame to miss the fireworks.
No way, man. I ain't drawing that kind of attention to myself. I hear those candy assholes don't do shit.
We're gonna find you!
Just keep it together.
एक एक करके मारना पड़ेगा भाई, इसको मारना पड़ेगा सामने वाली को।
Just keep it together.
भाई साहब, ये तो साले फर्जी थे बिल्कुल ही।
Around here somewhere. Eyes peeled.
Glad I'm on your side.
कोई नहीं बचा है। ये बची है, इसको तो मैं अकेले आराम से निपटाऊंगा।
You're fucking dead.
नहीं मैडम, यू आर।
Holy!
Heard them mention more activity at the park. Only one place that could be. A few blocks over, next to Weaver Tower. Opposite side of the Atrium nightclub.
भाई ये तो अलग ही चर्च है भाई, देखो शानदार। इसके अंदर भी जाना पड़ेगा। शानदार शानदार चर्च है भाई।
Wish they hadn't shut down Hole in the Wall.
भाई देखो गौतम सिटी, अपन गौतम सिटी में ही है भाई। ओए! बच गया, किसी ने देखा नहीं भाई, बच गया मैं। अब यार पब्लिक देख लेते तो बवाल हो जाता।
They're not even trying to hide.
Fuck the Camarilla! Fuck the Masquerade!
From now on, we take no shit.
Strength in numbers!
No more hiding. Come out, you piece of shit!
Shit, where are you?
Barely a peep.
Come out, you piece of shit!
Eyes peeled. I feel so alive! Help! They're crazy! This the new Cairn Sheriff? Two for tonight. taking out the sheriff and the monster who sired the last. Well, you are fucking done.
भाई साहब
We better go to the auto repair and check on Max. Hopefully that was a sack of lies, and we'll find him hunkered down where he was before.
भाई ये टाइम वाला रट्टा बड़ा बेकार है।
I hope there weren't photos.
यार
Here we are then. Max sure knows how to get into trouble.
Little pig! Little pig, let me in!
You're gonna pay for every single thin blood your asshole buddy murdered.
We're gonna rip you apart.
Everyone is full alert. Got that? Fucking carries. Hey, we got trouble.
देखो
Hope
टाइम
y'all are ready for a fight.
टाइम भी चल रहा है।
We're gonna find you.
ओ भाई यार
This is what I'm here for.
You red. Dance. Or take what's yours. You red. Dodge this. Lining up. This is campus message. What is deserved?
अबे क्या करूं भाई इसका। भाई ये क्या नाटक है। भाई ये क्या है?
You know why I'm the king of my hell.
अच्छा उसको मारना पड़ेगा पहले.
We better go to the auto repair and check on Max. Hopefully that was a sack of lies, and we'll find him hunkered down where he was before.
भाई SMG थी उसके पास.
What do you get the Dominor who has everything?
We're gonna make this city what it deserves. The fuck was that? I'll check it out.
If only there was a Cammy here right now. I'd spawn too. Wish they had shut down home.
Whole lot of nothing.
Here we are then. Max sure knows how to get into trouble.
You're gonna pay for every single thin blood. Death is in yeah.
Hey!
We got trouble.
Holy shit!
You're mine! Time to let me out! Over here! Help me! Die! Oh yeah! Fucking back! That does it!
It's just so hard, your sire's gonna feel it.
Get back here!
भाई पहले उसको ही मारना
People,
पड़ा,
work this out.
नहीं तो एसएमजी वाला हर बार मारता अपन को.
I thought you were one of those anarchs.
Be at ease. They are dealt with.
Well, thanks. There were more of them. I guess they got bored. Reckon they want payment for what Benny did. I can't blame them. My child, my fuck up. Now the Thin Bloods are out for revenge.
I seem to have dealt with the troublemakers. For now. I will leave you.
Wait, please. Look, I don't know what to do. It will keep happening. I can't just hide.
Then you must make amends. Your child terrorized Thin Bloods, so offer your assistance to Katsumi. She's well respected.
You're right. I owe them. But maybe she deserves to have me destroyed.
Maybe. Or maybe a true kindred will be useful to her cause. You have strength. Use it.
Maybe you're right.
We cannot linger. There's been enough noise here to draw mortals.
Thanks, Fire. I'll see you around.
We should get back to the hole in the wall, let Katsumi know the job is done. Should be enough to bury the hatchet at least. As for Max, well, kid's gotta learn and realize he's not a kid.
भाई एसएमजी बड़ी खतरनाक थी भाई, इसी की दिन एसएमजी से कर रहा था भाई एसएमजी वाला.
Found them, huh?
You have fewer problems to worry about tonight. Well done.
I told you. All I'm trying to do is keep my people safe.
We have kept your people safe. For now.
You want to shoot the shit, or we done here?
What do you know of Benny's sire, Max?
Not a whole lot.
I suggested he pay you a visit.
Sorry, hon. I'm not much of a hostess, you know?
He wants to make amends for what his child did. I thought you could make use of him.
A Kami sheriff sending troops to the Anarchs? Well, there's the thing.
What do you get from standing with the Thin Bloods?
What do I get? Well, I get the constant stress of leading folks I don't want to lead, saving folks no one else will save. And I even got a cute makeover for my trouble.
How did you get that scar?
My old buddy Campbell did it the day he pretended to throw me out the court. Asshole. I mean, I get it. We all do shitty things for the optics. See, me and Campbell had a deal. I don't like to see people torn apart for no reason. He was smart enough to see that Thin Bloods ain't going away. Wanted control, and maybe access to alchemy. Made a big show of throwing me out of the court, so Thin Bloods would listen to me. My scar was him sealing the deal. Branding me, just like the other trash.
What's your opinion of the new prince?
You really want to know? Or are you intel gathering for the court?
I cannot be sheriff in Seattle without knowing as much about the people here as I can. Otherwise, I am no better than Benny.
Low bar, but I hear you. You really want my opinion? We could do a lot worse than we are. Things around here ain't great for Thin Bloods. I reckon she can make them better if we give her half a chance. Not everyone sees it the same way. I'm fighting a lot of pressure from the Anarchs to take her out. And unfortunately, she continues to surround herself with grade-A scumbags.
Must you do that?
Do what?
The smoke does nothing to your lungs, good or bad. Why bother?
We our vices.
I will let you get back to your night.
Don't be a stranger, hon. Still don't know what to make of you, but you're not the worst Cammy I know.
Well, you're hardly her favorite lick right now, but at least you're on speaking terms. And that's no small thing toward a Cammy. Make no mistake, as long as you're sheriff, you are a Cammy. Well, I reckon that's your sheriff duty scene too, and I can feel that old fireball lurking on the horizon. So, in your own time, of course.
अच्छा नीचे है कोई नहीं नीचे तो वही है अबे क्या दिख रहा है कुछ दिख ही नहीं रहा बग आ गया क्या चलो भाई अपन तो चले अपने अबे कहाँ से रास्ता है क्या कहानी है भाई क्या है ये कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा रेस्ट करना है अपन को ओके अपन को इधर ही आना है वही कर रहा हूँ मैं रेस्ट करने जा रहा हूँ और ये पुलिस स्टेशन है यहाँ पे अबे हाँ नाइस चलो भैया अपन अपने अपार्टमेंट में आ गए
Well, it's an education to watch you work. You have a knack for treating folks the way they want to be treated. Some might call that buttering up, but I call it prudence. Social lubrication.
Carefully laid words gain more than bluster.
Oh, I get it, I do. I think this town could use a sheriff who listens before they punch. We've done our share of legwork tonight, that's certain. You want to work the notes, both high and low?
I know a bit more about how Katsumi and the Anarchs operate in Seattle.
You do. Little that even opened my eyes. I'd not known her arrangement with Benny. Caught between court and rabble and has been for a while. Seems to be steering the course for the best. And owes you a favor, which is not a thing to be sniffed at.
Katsumi and Ryong are cut from the same cloth. Both wish to rule this city, even if Katsumi will not admit it.
To rule or to stay afloat? It could be said of both, though I think Ryong's got a bigger boat.
Sophia is interesting. So attached to her ghoul. It is not usual.
Sophia's always been scatterbrained. Used to hang around with my sire. Maybe my bloodline rubs off on some. I like her, though. Reminds me of more innocent times. And we both love getting our fangs into a good puzzle.
There is something in this which disturbs me. The ghoul, Piotr. What was he to her?
There's two ways to read this riddle. Either she truly liked him, or he knew something she didn't want to lose. Not that it'd surprise me, given the tales I've heard of Tremere. I wonder which it is.
Helping to feed Lou was not something I expected when I woke up.
Some might call it a come down, but there's a passel of weight in being a waiter. Folks treat you as furniture, and no one cares what chairs here.
Nyx now has a chance to show that she can make a name for herself in this city. Whether she does or not is entirely up to her.
There's sink or swim, then there's doggy paddling with a shark. But I've seen stranger successes.
It is good to discuss these things, but it is time to rest.
Sleep well then, Fire. Let's hope for a day without dreams.
रेस्ट करेंगे, रेस्ट। हो सकता है ड्रीम सपने में अपन उसकी दुनिया में चले जाएं। पता ही था।
Well, hello there, buddy. I did what you said. I woke up.
They set their feet upon the sod. Their lips split parched, their belly dry. Sweet succulence upon the vine. A sovereign full specified.
That's nice and all, but I have questions. Can you tell me your name?
Do I take you from your time, truth seeker? Do I interrupt your sleep?
I'm more interested in who you are.
They say trouble comes in pairs, detective.
That's a truth.
They say trouble comes in pairs.
They say trouble comes in pairs. Here I was with the first shoe in front of me, waiting for the other to drop. And let me tell you, this one was tight-laced and had a vicious tongue.
A deep sleeper? A goddamn deep sleeper? It is 8 o'clock at night and I've been standing out here for an hour. Well, I'm sorry to interrupt your me time, Mr. Detective, but someone wants to kill me and no one seems to care.
Oh, why kill? I mean, these days it's much simpler to dope you insensible and deposit you in King Street Station with a one-way ticket to Baltimore. Or rattle the gutter press with a nice little story exposing your fetish for patent leather brogues and Edison light fittings. Gotta say, I don't see that last one myself, but what can I say? Modern times. So, which is it, Miss,
Verona. And what the heck are you talking about? You are a detective, right? Look, it's real simple. I'm going through my purse and I find a goddamn death threat and this freaky looking sword thing.
Now that is interesting. A death threat and a decoration. Might I see them, Miss Verona?
That's why they sent me to you. I showed the officer at the desk. He said you'd help. Look, I went out last night with the girls, went through my purse for my keys this morning, and there they were. The letter, the cross thing. Were there last night, and honest, this has got me shook up, Detective. Real shook up.
Oh, then you just let old Fabian take a look-see. See what shakes out. Now this was familiar. Not the best conversationalist. Well, hello there, my little parchment pal. You got words to spill?
I am a death threat, Detective. That is my sole purpose, and all that you will get from me.
That's quite a perfume you have there. Tangy, bitter, late nights and morning regrets.
Now, listen. I had to endure degradations to bear my message, you know. Dragged through smoke-filled dens, spattered with malt beer. Ugh.
Huh. So Miss Verona picked you up in a bar, then?
How dare you? Yeah, I mean, yes, I suppose so.
Good quality paper, but I see a few marks.
The finest thick cardstock as befits my role as a harbinger of doom. A few marks, I'll grant you, but I was folded very carefully. But then, alas, unceremoniously crammed into a purse filled with whatever junk the youngsters feel a need to carry. Not to mention the clear imprint I endured from the metal ornament that was my companion in travel.
The Cross of St. James. Pandora and cigarettes, sure, but he's still scratching at the armor of my think tank trying to get in.
Might I hazard a guess, Detective? Was there not a case back when you were young? The gutter press called it the Rebar Killer.
No, so there was. But that was a long time ago. That case is cold as a corpse. Or I thought it was. Many thanks, loquacious letter. I'll talk to my boss, Benny. See if something is getting reheated.
Of course, Detective. Remember that one should always put one's stock in the paperwork.
Now that's a truth. The SPD do love to fill their filing cabinets. I should rattle a few drawers too. See if any old bones fall out. Nice choice of font and layout. A little fancy?
Why, yes. The seriousness of a matter is often best conveyed by a touch of formality. Just to make it clear, there'll be no messing around. And you see, I come from a quality printer. No smudging of ink or any little black lines. Which is, of course, the minimum standard in a well-phrased ultimatum.
Ha! Of course. Well, thank you, mysterious missive. I gotta blow the dust off the Rebar Killer case and grill our girl about her favorite hangouts. Message received and understood.
क्या बात है भाई?
The Rebar Killer. I'd heard that name many, many years before. If I remembered it right, in our world, he was Santiago, a hunter of kindred. What did that have to do with Verona?
लेटर से बात कर रहे थे, बताओ अपन.
The folks would have stashed Verona in interrogation. I figured I should visit, since I did have.
Any news, Detective? You've caught him, right?
The law takes its sweet time, Miss Verona, but it makes the dessert all the sweeter. From the letter, I deduce you were in a bar last night, right?
Well, I did say I was out with the girls. Being honest, it's kind of a blur. But if you're gonna tell me I wrote the letter myself, I will not believe you.
Oh, I'm certain you couldn't do that, even sober. Some of these words are multisyllabic.
Well, exactly. But anyway, we had fun. We hit up a few places, the usual, you know. Oh God, I didn't text any of the girls to let them know I got home. And I'm out of charge. Now I know there's a killer, but I need to go.
These friends of yours, are they the same ones who let a stranger violate the inner sanctum of your purse? Trust me, you are much better off here. And remember, our coffee is free of charge.
Well, all right, fine. At least you have Wi-Fi.
So I'm told. Plus, this frees me to focus on locating your tormentor and putting him safely behind bars. Strong, unbendable iron bars, which he is unlikely to be able to use in any kind of murder attempt.
What?
Never mind. Do you recall which dens of dissolution you visited? Bar chits, bills, outstanding tabs?
Why, detective? Do I look like a girl who has to pay for her own drinks? Let me think. There were a couple of dives, but we were trying to get into the fancy places too. I guess we started off at the Glacier for cocktails, but I think we were gonna try and get into the Macomb later. We heard it's real exclusive. Like they don't even have a list. The bouncer knows you by sight.
Until later, Miss Verona. What's the word, Wilbur?
So good, Fabu.
I'd like a little sip if you don't mind.
Yes, make another hole of bliss. A head hole with a little kiss.
भाई का फोन ही चूसता रहता हूँ.
Needed that. Thank you. Hey, Orville? Orson? Oliver Cromwell? You remember anything yet?
Out for walking. Little mother snuggin' hug a bug in a rug.
Folks call me peculiar, but you? Oh, you are on a whole new angle, Angelo.
Mother, kiss goodnight. Just full of belly, lemony moss.
And a great big lemony moss to you, fella. Farewell, Marcel.
Bye.
भाई ये तो अलग ही आदमी था यार.
Cold night.
Seattle PD, full of drunks, bums, and deadbeats. And then there's the criminals, of course. Seattle PD, full of drunks, bums, and deadbeats. I went down to the Dutchman for a...
I decided to...
Seattle PD, full of drunks, bums, and deadbeats. I went down to the Dutch...
Is it a
Seattle PD...
places Verona might have stumbled out of?
सस्ते न सही थे भाई.
Someone must have smuggled this in. No show tonight. Well, what Silky called the show. To me, it was a jackhammer and smash a bottle in here and everybody would go real quiet. It had better be an accident, or the man himself will have a word to say.
What can I do for the pride of the PD?
Not a social call, Silky. You had someone here last night. Dangerous. Keeping tabs on a girl.
Fabian, I'd be disappointed if I didn't have a dangerous person in my bar. Why, I can count 2 right here, right now. Listen, my friend. You know the rules. All sorts of people pass through. I don't ask their business, they don't ask mine. I mean, is this court orders or a masquerade breach? Lay it out for me.
You ever hear tell of a killer by the name of Santiago?
Santiago? Old St. James? Patron saint of veterinarians and skin traders, if I remember rightly. Friend to a certain carpenter in Jerusalem, so I hear. Should I hold a table for him?
Just bend a little, Oak Tree. Is the girl here? Name of Verona.
Verona, huh? You sound rattled by this scene, buddy. I don't know the name. Why are you asking? If this isn't court or a breach of the mask. A hobby? A bird you've taken under your wing? Because there won't be trouble here, saint or sinner. Send her over if you want her to have a safe night out. But no who did what questions answered for you or for anyone. Not unless it's real kindred business.
I know it, I respect it. This matters. I'll find a way to prove it.
Sure. I'll see you later, buddy.
Vintages of wine behind the bar. The white one and the red.
कोई तो बाहर खड़ा है।
Well, if it ain't my favorite gumball.
It's gumshoe, Captain, as I keep telling you.
Yeah, what is it? You found a crock of shit at the end of the rainbow?
I thought maybe we could chew the fat. Maybe catch up a bit. Did you read my case report?
Your evidence? 20 pages on the goddamn sonic grid? It's in the trash, along with your beam Illuminati bullshit. I ain't got time for your crap. Do your job.
The boss, this is important. Seattle's aural soundscape is a fusion of complex...
One more goddamn word now. Stick your lip shut.
I was wondering, you ever hear of the Rebar Killer? A case from back in the 1920s.
Long before my time. Name's familiar. Clue me in.
The news hounds called him the Rebar Killer because, well, he killed people using rebar. But for us, he was a hunter. Santiago.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I've heard of Santiago. Took down a few of our big names, right? What about him?
The Macomb killing last week. Same MO, boss. Rebar, a missing head, and the sword of St. James.
So the puzzler of the precinct has another pet theory. Why should I listen this time?
Because we didn't catch him last time around. He cut his way through the court. He lost too many kindred. He's a risk.
I get it. It's thin, but we wouldn't want the chief to think we were asleep at the wheel. So go tell him. I'll tell him I sent you.
Tell Campbell?
Yeah, this turns out to be something I look good. If it ends up as dog shit, I tell him you slipped a leash. Get it?
I get it. I better go, boss.
Yeah, you'd better.
else to tell you. If your case isn't kindred related, you know the limits.
Answers lie in the legwork, as my old chief would say. I'll find you something. Mr. Guru, can I impose just a moment?
Well now, Fabian, my man. I can see the ghosts in your trail. Don't pay them no mind.
Well, there's detecting to do.
You can heal the ghosts, my man. Just find your purpose.
Seattle PD, full of drunks, bums, and deadbeats. And then there's the criminals, of course. Hey, old buddy. I'd like to... Always a pleasure, Goo.
It's...
Seattle PD, full of drunks, bums, and deadbeats.
Have it? अबे यार क्या नौटंकी है इससे बात करूं क्या
Well, look who crawled out of their pit. What happened to the alarm clock Smithy got you?
It was a mite overzealous. I traded it to a buddy for an Everly Brothers single and a 1978 World Almanac.
Of course you did. You need something?
Any hot precinct gossip?
Your boss is in a good mood.
That is news. Any idea what's ringing Benny's bell?
Who can say? Maybe a kitten died or an orphanage burned down.
Where do we keep the cold cases? I'm looking for something that's probably in the deep freeze.
What's on your mind?
You ever heard of the Rebar Killer?
Huh. Yeah, right. My grandpappy talked about that one. He was on the force back in the day. Mob hits, something like that. They'll still be in the file room, though, just buried deep. Take a ball of string, you're liable to get lost in there.
Oh, don't worry. Me and the records department have an understanding.
Thanks. I got things to do. Good luck.
I had an agreement with Bob. He would ignore all my requests, and I'd never ask him for anything. I'd do my own research. I found that asking the cabinets real nicely would make all the difference.
Well, if it isn't my favorite Flatfoot, I knew you'd crawl back to me. Hey, Philomena, you got me. I never can resist a well-packed set of suspension files. So what is it today, Detective? A little dalliance with my dispatches? A thumb through my probation log? Looking to heat up an old cold one. Know anything about the rebar killer? Why, Detective, I did not expect someone to rattle my drawers so thoroughly this early in the evening. Oh, you know I always try to be gentle. What have you got? You'll have to forgive me. It's a little dusty around my fundament. But I do have a little something. Now that is interesting. Someone's been here before you. Oh, sure, there are news clippings, side notes, dockets and warrants, all marked for your man. All in 1925. But the main case file, that's been lifted. Frankly, I feel violated. What have you got on the killer without the case file? A skeleton in my cupboard. The bones of a Storian. The flesh is missing. A series of mob hits in early 1925. Turf war, the funny papers call it. A clear out of local persons of interest to the police, and to those who serve hooch by the gallon. Same MO every time. Cold construction steel through the heart, and a swift chop to the neck. A 5-week sensation of slaughter, and then it all dries up in a record heat wave and a crackdown on bootlegging. No one ever found the heads. Huh. Any word on D.B. Cooper? The usual. A fresh note from Mr. Sator filed under unverified tips. This one says, Cooper's true objective was not the Seattle PD, full of drunks, bums, and money, but a small, insignificant briefcase stowed in the cargo hold. The briefcase contained technology vital to the timeline's integrity. At precisely 8:13 p.m., a portal opened, allowing Cooper to slip into the future. The light turbulence was merely a side effect. If only they knew. Got anything new on the ghost ferries? Now, we do have a letter here from one Captain Salty, alleging that the spectral boats are military. He says here there's an underwater base deep under Puget Sound. Enemy scientists are running aquatic time travel experiments. Apparently it's a prelude to the second Canadian invasion. He claims the first one already happened. I guess he got something right. Anything that screams Bean Illuminati? It's been quiet on that front. Too quiet. You do say they're always watching. Well, they are always wide awake and a bit jittery. I should get to it. Come back when you can. I always need a good sorting.
Verona said she'd been to the glacier, so I figured I'd best follow her trail. Verona remembered the Macon bar, and I was sure they would remember her. Good evening to you, Patrick. How's my favorite portal security operative?
Uh-oh. Something up? Need to see the boss?
No. I reckon you're the right man for the moment. I need your memory. In particular, the memory of a woman named Verona. Name ring a bell?
You usually make it tougher. That one's easy. She owes me for dry cleaning. Tried to talk her way in, but she couldn't form a sentence, so I told her no. Then she puked on me. Nice girl.
So she never even made it through the door?
Seriously? She vomited on my second best pair of pants. That's all I remember. And it's not a fragrant memory. You need anything else, or can I get back to the job I enjoy so much?
No. You have your duties to attend to, and your laundry.
Huh.
Oh, that would have just brought me trouble. I thought I was on the right lines already. I didn't think that was worth the effort.
Something else?
No, thank you, Mr. Fragrant. I'll catch you later.
Do you have business at our establishment, sir?
Seattle PD. And yes, I do have business. I'm trying to trace someone's movements.
Do go ahead, sir. The faster I can expedite your egress, the better for all.
I don't know much about birds of prey, but there was a young lady here last night with her friends. Name of Verona.
Ah, yes, that one. Let me save you some time. She and her party were ejected in the small hours for extreme intoxication. The language she used was not appropriate for our establishment, neither were her gestures, nor her choice of urination receptacle. I am only grateful that I did not, in fact, witness her movements.
Did you hear what they were talking about?
It is not my place to eavesdrop on our clientele, sir. That said, I believe the entire hotel will be aware of which show tunes Miss Verona cannot, in fact, sing.
Ouch. Well, at least she was in a good mood. Anything strike you as fishy last night?
No more than usual, sir. We are often afflicted with inebriates.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. They tell me you can get a cream for it. I better be going. I, need to feed the egress.
May you find joy in it, sir.
Decking the halls, Still a couple of weeks to Christmas. Lou always liked the great and the good of old Seattle. The catalog of those caught in Mistress Lou's net before she took early retirement.
You have bills to pay, kids to look at.
World's still here. I was hoping you could fit me in your schedule.
The blessedness surrounds us all, my dearest detective.
Shall we celebrate together the coming ascension?
Every time you touch me, I feel I'm getting closer.
We must do that again sometime.
If there is a sometime, of course. I hope you're here when I get back. Hope we're all here.
We should ascend together. Do come back to me.
Beer was cheap at the...
From darkness and despair will come transfiguration.
kindred did like spaces to brood. I read somewhere that darts used to be weapons of war. Seemed the patrons here were on the losing side.
Spare a moment for a few questions.
SPD, right? Yeah, go ahead. Quieter tonight. Not like last night. Man, that was a mess.
I'm tracking down some partygoers as it happens. A group of young ladies. One of them was given an unwanted gift by a none-too-friendly admirer. Ring any bells?
Son of a bitch, I knew it. There was this one guy hanging out by the pool table. He was kind of creeping on a group of girls, you know, watching but never getting too close. The boss said he tried to warn him off, but this guy was hopped up on something real intense, scary. The boss called me for backup, but by that time the guy had gone.
Thanks. That's useful.
Good view of where Verona was sitting from here.
So, tell me, Pockets. You see anything last night?
Could be any bar in any city, but you stroll right into mine, Detective.
There was a guy spent some time around you. Kind of a creep. You remember anything?
Now, how would I remember? Scores on the chalkboard are my only way of keeping a tally. Unless you're talking beer, sweat, and tears, Detective. This rough green holds its share of history, as I'm sure you know.
That's a fact. Talk to me of beer, sweat, and tears, Pockets.
Oh, must you only focus on my flaws? It's hardly fair.
Oh, they ain't flaws. It's the little wrinkles that make you beautiful, and the memories they hold. For example, last night.
Well, I blush to say it, but my current perfume is that of day-old spilled beer. That and something else. Just a touch of dirt and fresh concrete.
Your perfume, the spilled beer. It's familiar, right?
Why, who I drink with is nobody's business but mine, Detective. But it is particularly crafty, with a malty bouquet.
I've got it. This is the same stale ale I got from the letter. The guy who stood here was our mailman. That whiff of fresh concrete. It's faint, but...
Oh, darn it. I reckon I've got something on my leg. Some varmint has smeared me with dirt, Detective. Soil, concrete, and just a touch of
steel and plastic and the heady aroma of porta potty. Our target came from a building site. Which one? Oh, now wait. I'll lay odds it was the Weston reconstruction site. Not too far and inhabited by anarchs, ghouls, and other lowlifes. Thanks, Pockets. Reckon I'll go digging.
I'd say don't get into any fistfights, Detective. But honestly, I don't think you have the balls.
Benny wanted the prince to...
The end is nigh, yet it is a gentle that will carry us to...
I never did like this place. Felt like a tomb, and not in a nostalgic memories and flowers way. More in a morgue slab kind of way.
What is it this time? Ah, Fabian. Well?
We never really get the chance to talk.
You're right. We don't. Now, was there anything else?
I need to see the chief right away.
He's out. What do you need?
Benny said to speak directly to the prince.
And telling me is just as good as telling him, so speak your piece or get out of my office.
The Rebar Killer is back in town.
The Rebar Killer. Nice name. And will the prince know who that is?
Just tell him someone came into the precinct with a sword of St. James. Twice in a week. The hunter is back in town. We need every eye peeled like an orange.
Rebar Killer, pair of St. James's swords. Keep our eyes peeled. That cover it?
Don't ignore this, Miss Joy. Santiago killed many of our kind. People close to me. Close to us all.
I'll pass it along. If he thinks it's important. He knows where to find you.
Well, thank you kindly then. I'll be off.
I see.
I headed down to the old... There was that same scent of concrete pockets I talked about. The place reeked, and it reeked. Oh, so our stalker had a picture of Verona. Maybe that'd get Silky to open up. Yeah, I wasn't going to do that. I headed down to the old Western Corp headquarters. I went down to the Dutchman for a word with Silky and to find my boss. I headed down to the old...
Huh. Guess someone was using gas to keep the lights on. I didn't think. I figured I needed my strength for other things.
अच्छा ब्लड लेना पड़ेगा समझ में आ गया क्या बवाल है भाई
Hey there, Guru. How's it hanging?
Might I just take a tipple? I'm always happy for a communion.
Bliss as always, old friend. I have a case to crack. Thank you, my friend. I'll be back.
The ghosts are watching and praying for you, my man.
People like me are not supposed to fool around with gadgetry like you, but, let's say we get to know each other a little. Just in the interest of detecting, of course.
I am rugged of manufacture, but have had a tough life, detective. Be gentle with me.
I see you're low on juice. I'll be careful. Any text messages? That's what they're called, right? Or is it SMSs?
Once you have fumbled your way through the menus, there is one smez that has failed to send. It says pizza.
Pizza?
No, very definitely pizza. It is always possible that my owner is slightly less tech-savvy than you.
He does eat, though, so that tells us he's unlikely to be kindred. Any pictures you want to show me?
What are you suggesting, detective?
Well, I don't know. Snaps taken by a miscreant?
All I have is a blurry image of a thumb. The wrong button was selected, perhaps?
Significant thumb?
It does still seem to be attached to a hand.
Given there's a national average of a bit less than 2, that does not narrow it down. How about emails? Anything in the email box?
You're not very confident on accessing my email box, are you, detective? It is the picture most like an envelope, just to the left of the little snake.
Just tell me, please. I'm not made of fingers.
When you finally get there, one message in all capital letters for a special purchase to improve the life of a male. That is all.
Ooh, a natty coat? Maybe a new hat?
Something like that.
Anyone left a voicemail?
Since you ask, yes. There is one young lady offering a good time.
What sort of good time? I've always been partial to 3 minutes past 12. If midnight's been and gone, drama is just not gonna happen.
Haha, leaving that aside, detectives, there is one other message. I think you should listen to it.
Go ahead.
Open the package. you will see a photograph and a letter. Find the girl in the photograph. Make sure she receives the letter. She must not see you. Do you understand me, David? She must not see you. Now delete this message.
Guess David is a rebel.
Detective, I feel...
What's up?
Oh, hold me, detective.
Oh, dead. Oh, well. Nice work, little buddy. Maybe I should bury you somewhere.
I went down to the Dutch.
Open your eyes, detective. You got something for me, right?
It's been a long night, and I've worn down the shoe leather. My feet took me to the haven of a ghoul. And said ghoul had a photograph of my Verona. He was charged with delivering a death threat to her by his master. Here, take a look-see.
A ghoul now. I wonder whose blood he was sipping. But you're right. This is our kind of trouble. The girl here, I have seen. She was in here last night. Said drinks were on her. That she'd come into money. She decided to make a life change and pawned something that was chaining her down.
Pawned?
Left a ticket stub as a tip. Worthless to me, but maybe useful to you.
Well now, that is what we call in the trade a lead. My thanks, Socrates.
A pawn ticket. I figured I should follow that lead to the pawn.
I had a question to ask.
Sure. Racing Verona about it directly was less likely to get results.
Nico helped me find knickknacks for my office. Knickknacks with history.
Friend Fabian, what brings you to my door? I've had nothing coming to your taste. Just rings of old marriages, necklaces of old mistresses, junk, you know how it is. Discarded memories.
I'm looking for a memory. Came in last night?
Everyone here trades memories for dollars. You know that. What was it? Or who?
It was sold by a young woman in trouble, even if she didn't know it at the time. I have a picture, actually. Recognize her?
Ah, yes, that one. She was burdened on the way in and floated her way out.
I have a ticket.
Ah, that's right. A locket. One moment.
Progress. I don't know what prompted Miss Verona to sell, but this might give me answers.
Miss Verona? That was not the name she gave me. Ravenna, if I have it right.
Huh. Now, what is she playing at?
I hope in some way the item brings you joy. Even if it's the joy of detection, huh?
Did she say why she pawned the locket?
Oh, you learn not to ask such things. There is usually sadness or anger down those roads, and to be honest, I did not want to share in hers.
How's business?
The festive season approaching, renting a moment of happiness. This year,
I'll see you later, Nico.
enjoy your detecting, detective.
And I think Sophia and I gave up on crosswords back in the early 40s. I wondered if Verona... Ooh, predictable. Not enough spark.
You found something, right?
I'm looking into avenues, Miss Verona. Avenues and alleyways. I found this locket of yours at a pawn shop. Sold to the broker under a false name.
Oh, that's not mine.
I'm trying to catch a killer here. Bear it in mind and throw me a bone.
So do you think the threat is real?
I have no doubt. This killer is real and could strike at any moment. Granted, it's a mite less likely here in PDHQ, though it is still a possibility. But hey, we won't charge a rent.
If it's real, well, I guess I need to tell you. The locket isn't mine. It belongs to my sister. My ex-sister, Ravenna. Check the photo inside. That's me and her. She, used to be my twinnie. But she's dead to me. You gotta understand that.
She passed away.
Oh no, we just don't get on. She's gone kind of weird. How's the locket fit in? Does that mean she's in danger?
Everything is connected, miss. It's simply a matter of degree. Try asking Mr. Bacon sometime. If you don't know him, someone will. So, where can I find this twinnie, this Ravenna?
Heck, I don't know. We haven't talked in half a year. Last I heard, she was working at Atrium. That's why I never go there.
I see. Maybe your messenger didn't have a name for his intended recipient. Only a photograph, and a poor one at that. This'll get complicated. A visit to the Atrium and its mistress takes my comfort thoroughly out of its zone. I'm told she doesn't like the cut of my jib. Between you and me, I don't even own a jib. But as for your situation, I believe you've simply been the victim of a failure in postal delivery, Miss Verona, as so often happens. The case is solved. Your sister is the one in peril. Hopefully I can make it to the Atrium before it's too late.
चलो भाई, आज का गेम प्ले अपन यहीं पे खत्म करते हैं एंड वी विल कंटिन्यू आवर गेम टुमारो। तो चलिए अपना ख्याल रखिएगा। बाय बाय, टेक केयर एंड वेरी वेरी गुड नाइट।